Well, maybe now I should get back to automating the crafting machines, and especially these things and those, because they take longer to build. 10 and 10 on both, and they need a lot of pipes and stuff. But then there's also the gyms that we should get into to get all the end level stuff, like better power armor and all the personal laser stuff. Mark 6 damn. But first we need to decide where to get the gems from. Maybe not that one because it's so small. It's probably the closest one though. And then there was one up there, and then this one over here with all the aliens. Maybe not that one. Maybe I should go for this one. Looks clear on this island. Then I can actually reach it through here, or at least through there, pretty easily. Let's go explore with the plane first. Make sure there's no aliens there. Or maybe I should just take the fly fortress. It's not as fast, but if I do run into any... Where's my plane at? I missed it. Oh, that's a car. Anyway, if I do run into any aliens, then I can just wipe them out with the fortress, which is up there, of course. I need to hop on another plane to get there. Luckily my gunship is right here. Actually, let's build the jet plane first. I forgot about that. It is under combat, so we need a bunch of engines. Let's put them there. Electric ones, what was it, like 256 or something? Like that. And low density structures, low density, low, get low. How many was that? 50 of them. And then we can take that out and switch it into submachine guns, rocket launchers, but I'm not building those, so how much do they take? 3 time units, not that bad, and 5 time units for those. Booyah, there it is, the jet, and looks like it's got a napalm launcher in there. Does that use this stuff? Yes. I don't have missiles on me, but I am close. Right here is where they're made. I haven't even checked on their production. Why is this one empty? What about explosive ones in here? Yes, we got plenty of those. Let's get like 500. Let's do more. Depends on how big the trunk is. Oh god, it's only 3. Damn, that sucks. What's the firing speed on these? 120, 192, 7.5 plus 12, 120. Oh man, so I should have like one of each probably in there. Let's get some more ammo. Alright, locked and loaded. 200 of each, except only 100 of the flamethrower fuel and almost full fuel amount. So let's set a course for over there, see how fast it is. Oh man, it is fast. What's the speed? 390, 400, 430. Oh god, I'm probably gonna run into something. Damn. 460, 470, 480, 490, 500. This is definitely faster than the trains. 530, 540. It's still going. Holy shit. 550, 355, 560. Don't want to go off the map though. Speaking of the map, let's turn it back on so I can see where I am, and also switch to the next song. It's a quiet one. Switch again. There we go. That one should have some more music to it. I shouldn't have let go of the accelerator. We're down to 400. Back to 500 in no time. Can I put... Yes, I can put afterburners in this thing. Let's head back and put an afterburner in there. Maybe I can build one. Where is it, though? That one? Nope. I need more engines and solid fuel and stuff. Oh, God. It takes forever to stop. Let's pick up one of these from there. And... let's see what we can fit. Afterburner, yes. Battery. Shield. Solar. Wait a minute. Does this thing have a bigger grid than my gunship? No, looks about the same. I guess I could move all of them and not use this thing anymore. Although this thing probably uses much more fuel. And of course the trunk is way smaller. Let's pack all of those in there. Did I not have a secondary battery on me? I guess not. Let's build one. Actually, let's scrap the battery and build solar panels instead, and then the battery, which I can put on myself. Because the solar... Damn it, move it off the thing. There we go. The solar panels only produce 40 kilowatts. It's taking forever for that battery to get filled. Now let's head out and see if we can find any aliens, and also if we can reach the top speed. Seems like I have to go straight though, and I don't want to explore too much. Get off the map. We're approaching 600, 597, 98, 99, 600, and it's still going. Holy shit, but it does slow down the acceleration a little bit. Well, it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 600. On way off course, it's over here, the gym thing. I'm not seeing any aliens, which is good. It seems like only the new areas that I explore use the vanilla spawning thing, and the old areas use the RSO mod, or whatever it was called, which I had to let go because it wasn't updated for version 14. Anyway, it looks pretty clear over here. No enemies. Oh damn, that stops pretty fast though compared to the gunship. That thing took forever to stop with 2 afterburners. Well, here we go. Here we have the gems. I guess I could mine some. Let's see. Looks like I get unsorted gems. And where was the? Although I can't see the process unless I put one of these down. Gems. There we go. You get 1 of these, 0.8 of sapphire, 0.6 emerald, 0.5 amethyst, 0.4 topaz, and 0.2 of diamond. Although those icons look different. Oh yeah, you have to polish them. No, that's up here. Cut ruby, raw ruby. It uses 1 ruby ore. Ah, this is ore, and then you turn it into a raw one, and then you cut it with a grinding wheel, and then polish it with polishing wheel and polishing compound. The good thing about this thing is I can pretty easily carry it on me. Oh god, stop. It does actually take forever to stop. It only takes up 3 plus 3 plus 1, so 7 slots in my inventory. There we go. So now let's hop on to the fall, which is right here. Yes sir, make sure we have plenty of things to build. We even got 1 locomotive left in there. Although I should probably get some turrets set up as well. And also let's do a radar thing. What the fuck? That train just totally rear-ended me. You kidding me? This thing lost half of its hit points. What the fuck, dude? Haven't you ever heard of signals? I was driving all the way from over there, and he was probably following me the whole time. He just fucking rear-ended me. Jesus Christ, good thing these are durable. Getting close to a full load of unsorted gemstones. So here we have the outpost station there. Mine's over here. And a bunch of turrets there and there. Although, don't know really where they would attack. Maybe from here. Nothing up here. That's not connected there. Neither is this. But anyway, let's send this guy home. And hop into the jet. You can go to the southern one. Bye bye. And then we launch that thing. Put the ammo back in there. Except now I don't have enough ammo for this because I spent all of it on the turret. So well, I do have some fuel left over. Maybe I'll take some from this guy, because I'm gonna set him up to unload somewhere. And if it's a new station, then I'll add a fuel thing onto it. So anyway, then the track comes from down here, wobbling a bit and going through here. I had to use quite a lot of landfills there, but luckily I had enough on me and in the train. So now we have gemstones. We just need to unload them somewhere. Maybe a new station over here if I want to use it mostly in module production. Then what else needs it? Like laser turrets, which I haven't used almost at all. Where are they? Somewhere in here. Let's just find them with the laser. Yes, there we go. Mark 5 needs a diamond. And the laser defense also needs diamond. Mark 6. Interesting. Vehicle laser defense also diamond. And the best rifle ammo is also diamond. But I probably could have much more of the other things, because the diamond was like 0.2 from the sorting stuff. Almost forgot. Let's plop down that radar. That'll clear up some. Yeah, you can see there's 3 bases over there, but luckily they don't have a land connection over here. All they can do is come here and try to spit over there, but they don't have that much range, and these things might not even be connected up there. Maybe I should check it out. After all, I'm right here, and this thing is so fast. We'll be there in a jiffy. So far they are not connected yet. This thing ends here, and there's a random worm there. Let's test out the missiles on it. It can't even reach me from here. Booyah, you are dead. Oh, just normal ones. Looks like that is totally an island, so no threats from there, and this is unconnected as well. Well, that'll certainly make these guys evolve if the whatchamacallit pollution reaches them. Currently it's not, but the drills probably aren't fully running as well, although it looks like 5 out of 6 are running. So is that all they generate? Interesting. There we go, unloading station complete. So it just deviates here and goes there, although I did forget to finish this fuel line here. But anyway, then it gets moved into these chests, and I need to let this guy go again. It's empty. Going into these chests and then straight into sorting machines. And they got a bunch of filter inserters out of them because they have 6 products. And then they go into these, which turn them into raw rubies. So then we need to do the next phase, which needs grinding wheels. And they are probably in here. Huh, you can make polishing wheels 2 ways. Steel and wood. But there's the grinding wheel, needs steel and silicon carbide. Have I ever done silicon carbide? That doesn't sound familiar. There it is, powdered silicon and carbon. I don't think I've actually done that, holy shit. So, powdered silicon is right here. And the nearest carbon is probably these 2. Which might be a little bit too taxed already, because they're supplying 4 of these. And is that it? Yeah, I think so. Well, the grinding wheel also needs steel. So maybe I should fly the silicon, what was it called? Not the carbide, but the powdered silicon, maybe fly that somewhere like over here. Where we have steel and water here. And then, although I still need carbon or coal. There's some coal here. I could like switch this one to produce carbon, put it over here. Yes, although then this thing also needed water. But that of course I can get easily down there. 5 turrets are firing at some point. Either one of these 14 turrets were firing. Maybe this one, holy shit, there's like 3 villages right there. but still they're not producing much science for me. This thing is going nowhere. Very slowly. It's probably because they only drop small ones and I need like 25 small ones to generate one science for this thing. It needs 350. It's taking forever. Yeah, let's do a split hole right here. That way not all of these will be used up for gem production. I need more of those. A chest right here. I could also automate these things, but they are rather quick to build. So that'll fill that up. And then let's switch this thing to produce carbon. There we go, carbon production here, which goes into this belt, which also gets powdered silicon from that thing, and then they go into this thing to make the silicon carbide, and then into here to make grinding wheels. Grinding wheel, keep on turning. Big city, keep on churning, or whatever the lyrics are, I can't remember. Rolling on the river. Oh, that's the wrong stuff. It goes in here. So then I think I can do a belt down there for the grinding wheel. Actually, maybe I should use this same belt for the, what were they called? The polishing wheels. And then also have the polishing compound to worry about, because that I already am producing somewhere up here. It was around here. There it is. It needs alumina and light oil, which is probably why it's up here, because Illuminati is, let me through, is coming from these things. Then again, I do have a provider chest here, so I could just use the robots for that. And instead, although the not grinding wheel, but polishing wheel needs wood, so it should be made somewhere around here. We got wood plates there and synthetic ones here. I can probably fit it here if I just turn this into a tunnel. But there's no steel here though. Maybe I can do a splitter here on that wood. Yes, I gotta rotate that, put that back there, have a splitter here, and then it can go down towards the steel, hopefully, somewhere over there. And there we go, polishing wheels going on the same belt. Move this one over here to fit that there and closer to this thing, which we need to continue from here to down there. Well, now I got the next phase set up for these three, and then I realized there's not enough space up here really for that belt and the output belt. Instead over here I could just swing it straight into the next phase. So maybe I should move these three like over there or something like that. Booyah, the gem train or chain is complete. So yeah, here we have the first level. Then they just need nothing but raw amethyst go into these, which get their grinding wheel on this belt, which also has the polishing wheels, which go into these, and they receive the previous thing just straight with a long-handed inserter. And water's coming through here, where I turn these into like angled inserters, and then the final products go into these chests for now. And the lesser gems are over here on this side, where I actually did a bigger gap between these two so that the pipe is not in the way. Instead use the long hand inserter, which I could also do over there on the other side, but then decided against it because I was lazy and it's getting super late. I need to end the session right here. But at least now we got motherfucking gems, and next time we shall turn them into all kinds of glorious things, such as power armor and laser turrets and laser ammo and laser defense and all kinds of lasery things, so stay tuned for that. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.